Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Blue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are still on the lower levels underneath the Temple of Eora in the Gilded Vale. We had just defeated a phantom, and if you remember last episode I was moaning because we were always at the front. Well, what you do, didn't know this, had to play around with it, what you can do is you can drag
Are you sure?
people around. Yes, I am, Aloth, shush. And I can put them back again.
I've got this.
And that now means that at the front, 1 and 2 will be our fighters.
Yeah?
And that's exactly what we want. And there you go, you can see our 2 fighters are now at the front of the party. That's what we want. Now, there is a chest here. And I have to think, now, Digimaster, bless him, did write in the comments of my last video that he was a bit concerned that the dwarf didn't get any of the spoils for his bravery. But he is a meat sack. This is what happens. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move these guys out for a second. Shut the door. Dwarf, would you mind just shutting that door? Could you try and unlock that, please? I know it's going to be difficult.
In quietly.
Oh, he did it. that was less exciting than I thought it was going to be. Well done, dwarf. Let's have a look inside. We've got some padded armor and some copper pans, but we're taking everything because, well, we might need them. Okay, now, let's just have again a look at the map. We can't go any further this way, it would appear, because everything seems pretty blocked off. There's the dog. Keeping it low to the ground, we're not really sure what's gone right. Oh, what's that? A shadow has been spotted. Okay, I think we take them out of this mode. I'm just doing individually now, because I accidentally clicked on the dwarf first. Right, dwarf, I want you to knock him over. You're going to run in. I want you to attack standard, and I'm going to attack. I'm going to come to here. Go. Hopefully there's just one, and there is. I'm going to do a prayer, and then I can go in and attack. Already taken him down. Go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he went behind us. Ooh, they're tricky. They're tricky. Right, hold on. Give that a wallop. You, I need you to come and knock him down. You, can you come and knock him down? Me, I'm gonna. Can I halt him? Yes. Go. Yep.
Seek.
Come on. Hopefully he can withstand a bit of a kick. Now for me, I'm gonna do that spell on him. Right, so he's fallen down. He can run into attack over here. Aloth, can you start attacking from here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. I don't really want to use a spell.
Yes.
We can just hit him.
Curses.
Everyone seems to be holding up well to the pressure. There we go. What have we got over here? I'll run back and get it then, shall we? We have Spirit Residue. Very nice. Excellent. So we've all got our health and our endurance back. That went rather well. Let's go back to Stealthy as we hunt around this place to see. So yes, there's some water down here. Have we been in that room? Yeah, we came in via that way, did we? Did we? Did we come in via this way? Oh, we must have done. So we came in there. Where did we go? Oh, there's a door there, of course. Okay, cool. Let's come this way. Oh, another door. Okay. There is a spirit in there, or a shadow even in there. I can't see anything else at the moment. We know they're tricky. We know they can now move. Didn't know that before. So you can knock him over. What do these do? Oh, there's another one. Betrayed! Oh, you weren't supposed to go in on your own. My dear, dwarf, you weren't really supposed to do that. Okay, so 49 was 0. You can hit him. Because you're going to have to now. I think we better put some armour on this little dwarf now that he's decided to become a little over brave. There. And I need you to run in and trip him up, I think.
How may I help?
Oh, hold on. Can you trip him up, please? Go. Good, so they've now got super armor. Can you... No, that's going to hit all of them. What's that one? What's this one do? Caster's hands becomes cold. Oh, that's freeze anything they touch. Okay, what about the second set of spells? Boiling Wounds. Or Life Essence Infusion. I think I'm going to do next then, me even, I'm going to do a little spell of those. I'm trying to pick a good target, the one closest I think. Go. Okay, we've got 1 health on him. He's nearly dead. We'll do that one. Can you knock... Where are you? Whereabouts are you? You're there. Can you knock him over? Dwarf, I need you to knock him over, really. And can you blast him?
Yes.
Go. Right. He's almost over, so Aloth, can you do a little bit of magic on the dwarf? Me, I can do something as well. A little heal push. Go. Okay. Aloth, can you do a little bit of magic on him? Me, I can do repulsing seal, install doubt. I don't know whether this will affect all of them, but we'll give it a go. Shadow's got 22 left now. Phantom's stronger than that, though. Okay. You've got nothing left in terms of knockdowns. You have a knockdown, though. Can you knock down him? Oh, he's stunned. That's annoying. Casting on him. I'm going to have to do something. Maybe Holy Meditation, Withdraw, Divine Terror. I'm going to do another one of those armor things, I think. Oof. Still stunned. That dwarf is in terrible trouble. Halt the Phantom. You have got nothing left, so quite frankly, I want you to attack him. Go. Dwarf is going to buy it. Dwarf is going to buy it. That shadow will not fall down. Dwarf is in terrible trouble. We've got no health for him whatsoever. And he's stunned anyway.
Yes.
Can I move him? I can't even move him. Okay, we're in trouble here. None of my spells seem to be kicking off the way I hoped.
Yes.
Run him.
Not good.
Why are you not attacking? Right, so at least he's gone down. Right, everybody has to attack him. Everybody has to attack him. Everybody has to attack him. Go. Nobody has any skills left of any great.
Hey.
Do you have any potions? I don't think you do you? I do, though. Potion of minor endurance if we need it. Just keep hitting him. That's all we can do.
Curses.
Did we get him? No. Whew. What a fight. Now that's what happens when you walk into combat
may I
unexpectedly. He ran out of endurance, the dwarf. That's why he fell over.
Huh?
Anything on the ground? No, there's just that scroll thing. Whew.
Laying low.
Lay low. Let's see if there's anything hidden in here before we touch that scroll. But yeah, you see, that's what happens. Your endurance takes a hit, and you'll fall over. We got a lot of stuns there, but you shouldn't have walked in that room on his own. Ah, see? we've got bloodstone, amethyst, agate, and copper pans. Take all of those. It is not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path, a road which takes us down, to the very hollows of our soul, and asks us to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves. That's obviously some of our holy scripture.
Huh?
But other than that, I can't see anything else in this room. I'm tempted to sleep. We used up an awful lot of stuff there. Crafting. Can we make... We can't make camping stuff, can we? Just potions and scrolls, but you can't make camping stuff. It's a shame. What to do? Well, I think we have to sleep because we don't have any skills left. So let's rest, and it also will help the dwarf get himself back into a useful state. Ooh, that was close. That was quite difficult, that phantom. How'd you come? Right, so we've done up the north. We've only got this area to do now. This level, it could go down several levels. I'm sure that looks fake. It's not, though. Well, not that we've spotted it's being fake. We can come down this way. Right, there's a door there, and a door there. We can go down this way. And this is the one that we thought had water in it. Nothing there yet. It has got water in it. Come on, a room this size is bound to have something in it. Yes. A shadow. Just the one. Gotta be more than that, surely. Yep, there's two. Okay, so we've got two shadows in this room that I can see. No phantom as yet, unless he's hidden around the corner. Oh, there's three. Okay, that gives us a good understanding of what's in the room. So there's three in this room. How to deal with this? I think what we're going to have to do... I'd like to be able to halt one and just literally pummel the other two, but this is proving to be more difficult than I anticipated. Game paused. If I halt him, we'll have to walk to do that, though. You, I want you to come in and knock him over. You, I want you to come in and knock him over. You, I want to come in and hit him.
Oh.
Go. Are we still in crouch mode? Get up. Right. Oof, lots of stuff going on here. Are we still in crouch mode? No. We've got one here, so we're going to have to literally... I think we're going to have to do... We can do a prayer here. Aloth, I need you to... Oh, actually, can you do that other spell you've got? What's this one? Casters have become a core. They freeze what they touch. Does freeze damage to the target and reduces its accuracy. I could also do a flame, like so. Did he go? I think we killed one. 35 burn damage. Killed Shadow. Well done. Okay. Me, can we do that thing again where we... Everything dead? Oh, everything dead. Whew.
Nice and quiet.
There's a handle here. Another one of our symbols. You hear a grinding noise beneath your feet and the rush of water. So we've either just emptied something or filled something up. Those are the only two options. I think we might have emptied that out a little bit. There's something down there. Is there a stairway around here? Not in this room, there isn't. Can't see a stairway here. Ah, there's a stairway here. Door there and door there. That's the two doors to remember. Let's come down. I don't know if there will be anything down here. What's that? Oh, there's ooze. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind ooze. We've dealt with ooze before. Can you go in and hit that? Can you go in and hit that? Can you begin by hitting that? Can you go in and hit that?
Hey.
Go. Hopefully there's only a couple. Actually, have you got that, your magic missile. You can only do it... Oh, no uses left. Okay. Go. Yeah, the burn damage is good for them because they don't like burn damage. Can you knock him over? Can you knock him over? Go. Why did you do that? Can you knock him over?
Hey. Leave it to me. How may I help?
Boom. There we go. Oh no, there's one more. Obviously went underwater.
Let's go!
There we go. All clear. We've got some Jasper and some more ooze plasma.
Got it.
Let's go into stealth. Is there anything here? Any fake rocks? Any fake rocks or things? 3 eagles by the look of it. Okay, let's have a look what's here. We've got a gleaming silver key. This large silver key catches the light strangely seeming to glow. Okay, well we've got that. There's nothing else here as far as I can see. Good. Let's get up. Right, so there's a door here, and there was a door over here. Let's do the door over here first. Let's pull them this way around so that the fighters are at the front-ish. Unlocked. Oh, the key did it. Using the gleaming silver key, didn't even know. Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
Anything in here first and foremost? Shadows or such? Nothing. Oh, there we go. What's that? So there's a shadow there. Only see one so far. Who's got the best stealth skill? I'd like to have a little scout with this room. How did I do that last time? Best stealth skill. It's got to be characters, isn't it? Or journal. Or it could be here. No, it's got to be journal. Here we go. Stealth 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh, okay. Well, I'm in the lightest armour.
Yes?
Oh, no, don't go running in. Stupid.
Silence surrounds me.
I've got the best armour on. Yeah, he can see me. He can see me. Okay, so we can only see one. We have to go with the fact there's probably 2 at least in this room. So we're just going to go in and hit him. Go. Hold on, hold on. Ugh. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. There we go. Beautifully handled.
Huh?
Any more in this room then? So just the one? Oh, it's a way down. It goes further down. Oh, hold on. Before we go further down then, I don't want to go down any further till we've done all the things on this level. There was another door over here, wasn't there? Secret again. Looking again for those secrets. We know that there are lots of secrets in this level. I only found 2 so far, which tells me that I've probably missed a load. Okay, so there's a shadow there. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 in total in here. Do we feel strong enough to take on 4 of them? Down into darkness. Now, for skills wise, you've got... I'm trying to think how many you've got left. Combat only. Accuracy 41. Bearing in mind they can go behind us anyway, so it's not like I can tank them in the doorway, which I think is probably would be a good idea for some targets. It's probably not for this targets. Yeah, I know. Well, come over here.
Hi?
Huh?
Dwarf, I need you at the front. So, if we charge in here, can you do anything? Like, have you got one of your like sprinkle spells? No uses left, you see. We don't have any camping materials, so I can't sleep it off.
Huh?
I think what we're going to do, because we're in no rush here, what we can do is we're going to go and get some camping materials. because I feel like we're going to be in trouble if we don't. We can also sell up some of this stuff as well. I don't really want to meaninglessly die, because there's no need. It's not as if we're not in a town. There's a town directly above us. So all we need to do really is go and grab ourselves some camping materials, have a sleep in the inn even, get ourselves ready, go back down and finish off those 4. I just feel like it's better, it's a safer route, I think, than messing about with potential deaths and stuff, because I quite like this party. You know, no need to take silly risks.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I know, don't tell me that. I knew that anyway. Over here, we're just going to head on out, get some fresh air, give an update on where we are. We've done the bells, so we don't need to do all of that again. Here we come. Didn't take long, a couple of seconds. Wharton, we're dealing with it. Don't talk to me. Up and out. I like the idea that you can talk to these characters. Well, I hadn't noticed that, but there is a section, there's a little button there that you can press, which is to talk to them. So I might have to have a little chat with some of these, because I don't know, they may have individual quests, like Dragon Age, where like you have quests for your followers. I don't know. We're out. Let's go to the inn, get some camping materials, have a sleep whilst we're out anyway. In we go. Whew. So we've nearly lost Aloth once, we've nearly lost the dwarf once. Gotta be careful. Hello.
Well met, friend.
I'd like to know what you got for sale, please. Yeah. Okay, just camping materials, nothing else. Accept. And trade. Lovely job. Now we can sell some stuff while we're here, actually, couldn't we? A leather home, padded armour. What do we got? Book of Verses, Great Western Stag. We'll sell some of these. Cape. He's got a sabre he doesn't need. Fine, a stock he doesn't need, which is good. Look at the value. Fleetfoot. The monsters, we don't need that probably. Pangram. I don't know what any of these are, but they're just books, and I don't think you can do an awful lot with them. So trade. Look at that 1,000. Woohoo! Stash. What have we got in the stash? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, nothing much there. And some stuff. That's good. We don't know what to do with all that yet. Let's have a little bit of a kip. Tire. Oh no, I don't. End dialogue. No, I don't. I don't want to do any of that. Stop it. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we might as well rest. Get a proper rest in at the inn. We've got full camping materials. Let's go back down into the temple, finish it off. Well, I say finish it off because there's another level. So to go in with full health, good rest, full health, and camping materials. Sensible. We're playing sensible and safe. I think if we were in the middle of nowhere, if I was like literally like 5 map units away somewhere, I wouldn't do it. We'd just risk it and see how we get on. But no need to risk it if you're in the town anyway.
Silence surrounds me.
I'm sure, Joe, I'm looking around, I just think, I wonder if there's anything around here. Because all these tiles and stuff is broken, but I've not seen anything, so down we go. Let's go back down to where we were, take on those 4 shadows, kick some butt. Yeah. Wharton, do I can speak to you anymore?
Hail and well met.
Done that, still looking. Okay. Right. Map. We need to go to here. Off you come. Whew. So that isn't too bad. It took us about 3 minutes to do all of that. That's not a waste of time. I'm quite pleased with that. No one's leveled up yet, apart from the dwarf. I'm not sure how far off we are from leveling. But yeah. Be nice to get a level in. That we haven't leveled up. I was thinking of all the quests that we've done, and we haven't leveled up at all yet, have we? Just thinking whether we leveled up after the blacksmith one. I don't think we did. So clearly, not a lot of experience for these. Where are we going? This is the room, isn't it? Let's come to here, and then we can charge in and do some damage. We've all fully healed. Right, get in position. Thank you, guys. Let's come to here. Yep. So what we're going to do, we know there's one here, 2, 3, 4 in total. I think we sort of just have to charge in a little bit because there isn't a great deal that we can do. Let's get these two in the room to start with. And they're off. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down one of my armor things on them. Because that did seem to keep them alive pretty well last time, so we can do that.
Oh?
Aloth, do you have your sparkles ready? You do. Good, so they've now got sparkles against them. That's going to make them difficult for them. Let's get on. So, you're going to hit him, and I want you to knock him over if you can. Dwarf, I want you to hit him and do the same here. Aloth, your flame fan.
Hey.
Can you push that through the middle of those?
Worth and wrath.
Oof, yeah, he took a battering with his endurance there. That's fine. What have we got?
Oh?
Gives them back some endurance. Alof, can you do that, please? Hopefully they're not going to move around too much. Okay, there's a lot of wounds on fire there. Now we've got two of them have come out here now. So I'm going to have to use that there, I think. Alof, can you attack that one? Okay, so that's got rid of that one that was standing right there in front of us. Can you do a prayer there, please? Alof, I'm going to need you to knock him out. There, and can you do him? Okay, what have we got left? They're already on the burning wounds, but we may do it again anyway.
How may I help? Worth and wrath.
Yeah, they're not dying. Whatever they're doing, they're not dying. Right, I have so little left, really. Did he die? He did die. Okay. So that just leaves one, I think. Go. There we go. That we wouldn't have been able to do that without that sleep. We just wouldn't. That was a particularly...
Laying low.
Laying low. Let's have a little hunt around. Anything in this bedroom chamber? This looks like some sort of bedroom. Let's see if there's a trap anywhere. I bet there's a trap. I bet this is a trap. Oh, it isn't. Okay. We've got a crumpled note. This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumpled. Jester, I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you were to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give your key over to the sanctum to someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we've been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Rectrix Obrica is offered too far below to hear our knocking. Ah, that's the bloke's. That's who's the Jester is the body of the key that we just found. Awesome. Money and panorama. No trap. No trap. No trap. Ethelosian prayer. All creatures bask in glory, the rays of Canton's faith in the world, kneel before him and wonder at the benevolence, feel the warmth of his radiant presence. Ah, it's a prayer book. Well, that's okay, we'll keep that, definitely. Anything else in here? Yeah. Scroll of fan flames, lockpicks, and some copper pans. Anything else in this sleeping chamber? Not that I can see. Great job. A great job. Now, we've used up a lot of our skills. Again, I'm just going to rest, because we've got all the camping materials. That puts us back up, ready to go down a level. You really have to keep an eye on your skill levels, don't you? On your
Yeah?
on your stuff. Don't. Why have you shut? Okay.
Hey.
Can I talk to him here? I hope that old watch is still there. Been years since I heard anything about him. Oh, so what's your want? What is it you want to talk to Watch and Care about? Just some things about the past, about the war. I was wondering about
Makes two
Aethas.
of us.
What is it there to know about Aethas? If you're looking for religion, maybe we'll start with a god that hasn't been burned to dust, but I won't stop you. Aethas, he was a young man with a silver crown, carried a candle around with him. He uttered an amused grunt. Sounds like I'm giving a bad eulogy here. He was a lot of different things to a lot of different people, I guess. Rebirth, redemption, light. Out in the country, he's Gorn, the farmer who helps all things pass, seasons and people both. He watches over the weak, does Gorn, sees imbalances made right. You can see why all the copperless rowdies around here might take a liking to someone like that. He was real popular here for a time. These days you won't find too many worshipping Eothas in the open. It's hard to know who still does it in private and who's given up. Feels like I'm the last sometimes. He smirks. Do you still worship Eothas?
In my way. I don't suppose he expects me to show up at his temple these days. Not much left to do for him other than keep his memory alive and keep hoping that he's just been playing a joke on all of us these past 15 years.
As far as I know, he hasn't said anything to anybody since the Godhammer detonated. Why worship him then? Well, if it turns out he's not dead and I gave up on him, I'd have betrayed my god twice. Even the god of redemption's got to have standards. I'd probably be reborn as a fat and numinous horse. That's not really it, though. Not all of it. Anyway, he casts a sidelong glance. Guess it's more I still believe in the things he believed in. I just hope his death doesn't mean the death of all those things as well. Sometimes it looks that way.
Raised that way. My family's been Eothasian going way back. Suppose it wasn't much of a choice at first. Don't know for sure why my family started worshipping him. Probably because of Gon looking after folks like us.
He looks at you in the eye, conspiratorial. Could just be as well that my ancestor did something as bad only Eothas could forgive. That'd explain a lot where I got a lot of my less respectable traits from.
There was something I genuinely liked about Eothas. Always. Like he understood people better than the other gods. Knew all our flaws and weaknesses and accepted us for that. Folks are at their worst when they're afraid. A god like Eothas, he made you realize there was nothing to fear. Made you a better person. Of course, he goes away for a few years and look what happens. Was his actions. Not when he started his rebellion, and not even when he took over Raid Saris. It was when he sent his armies into Deerwood.
Up to that point, he was sticking up for his people. That's what Eothas does. At least the Gorn part of him. Those farmers were starving and their government didn't lift a finger. I figured it wasn't Eothas himself. At least he had the right idea. But then he sent armies across the border, even crossed it himself in the end. Word was that he'd chasing refugees that escaped the rebellion and wanted to punish them. And punish us for allowing them to live here. That just doesn't fit for me. There are the deeds of a vengeful god, Skane or Wudika maybe. Or just a man who'd lost his sense. I still have trouble believing it, but there's no one left to ask if it's true. Tell me about the purges.
You sure you don't want to talk about something more pleasant? Like the War of Black Trees or the Legacy or something?
It's eye-opening, seeing just how naked you are when you've got no god to protect you. The Saints' War was a hard time to be a Daiwudian. People thought it was the end times. They talked big about how we were going to defeat a god, but I don't think there was a man from here to the White March didn't think he was going to die. It does something to you, thinking you're going to die, at least at someone else's hands. There's a rage that comes, indignation. Imagine a whole country full of that. Might have been Cold Morn that started it, town near the border. They let Waidwen march right on through. Rest of Daiwood cursed their names till the end of the war. Some say it was the Eothasians that persuaded the town not to oppose the army. Others said it was cowardice. It was like the Legacy that way. No one knew the real reason, so they just picked whichever one best suited what they wanted to believe. Either way, that town was burning before the faint ashes of Eothas hit the ground, and it felt good to the people here, to be in control after being so helpless. So the fire spread. A lot of us Eothasians went the way of our god. There were claims from the Church of Mogran that she'd actually commanded the purges. I found that hard to believe. Sounded to me like people were doing what they wanted, wrapping their god around it like she was a cloak. Then again, that's what I thought about Waidwen.
What's on your mind?
Okay, what about you? Oh my goodness, so much questions.
What's on your mind?
Let's keep moving. We've done a lot of questioning.
Certainly. Yeah?
Interesting to know though, so he's still here obviously. So it sounds like there's still pockets of Eothasians like me and him around, which is good to know. Let's head on down. Oh, didn't get very far. What's that? Black ooze. Let's go straight in attack. Oh, there's lots of ooze. I don't know how much. Oh, there's spirits as well. Okay, can I do that?
Oh. That's it.
Can you knock him over? Where are you? Oh, you're there, aren't you? Okay. Your fan, can you do that?
Hey.
I'm not sure that hit anybody, actually. I think that should have done, but it didn't. Okay, this is not going as I thought it was going to go. Can you destroy him, because he's coming your way? Okay, so that's killed him. Put back the strength. The dwarf's there, so you can knock him over, would be awesome. Can you destroy him? And actually, can you just hit him? Everyone on the ooze, Done job. Not a great battle there. I didn't do that very well. Take all of that.
Got it.
Whew.
Nice and quiet.
So there's some sort of... The still dark waters are reflected as black glass. Let's keep moving around, see if we can see anything either to attack or whether or not there's... Oh, there's a lever there. Okay. There's another way up here. Let's have a little look up here. So this does lead round in a big circle? Oh no, hold on. I don't know what that is. Okay, so there's a Skuldor Whelp. Now there's bound to be more than one of these, I reckon. But can't do an awful lot other than run in and do some attacks. So we'll get that on the go, I think. Go. Yeah, there's another one. There's 3. Heaven's sake. Okay. Can we halt the big one, please?
Yes.
As for me, I can halt that one as well. You've got no more spells left. And we're in trouble. So let's do him. Oh, it's the Skuldor King! Do I get any more halts? I do. Can you halt the Skuldor King? Failed. Can you halt the Skuldor King? Failed. Can you do anything? No. Okay, so we're just going to charge in and hit them. I'm going to need you to knock him over. Okay, so the dwarf is down and injured. Okay, they're all down. So, right. Everybody has to pile in on him. Pretty much. And I'm going to do a prayer. And then we just have to hit the king and hope that we can knock him down, because we have no spells that can do of anything of any great mention. Nothing at all, in fact.
Very helpful.
Indeed. Can you knock him down, though? You can. Do that, please. Oh, or knock yourself down. I mean, that's the other alternative, of course. Can you get up? No? Can you get up? Please? Thank you. He's got... How many wounds has he got left? Damage reduction, defense status. It doesn't say how many wounds they have. Unless I'm missing it. He's down. Whew. Dwarf, get up. With 1 wound left.
Huh?
Okay, up comes there. Oh, not 1 wound, it was endurance. Whew. Shh. Anything around here worth looking at? What's that? The Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. The end of the Saints' War and the detonation of the Godhammer bomb is still mourned by followers of Eothas around the world. While the conflict diminished Eothas following the Direward, many remain faithful to the God of Dawn and Redemption, confident that he will one day rise again. Many followers make annual pilgrimage to shrines and temples of Eothas, or to what remains of them, on the anniversary of Saint Waidwin's death. The particulars of these vigils vary. In Redcaris they are often marked by song and recitation of Saint Waidwin's sermons. In the Direward, where worshippers of Eothas are often persecuted, such as ceremonies may involve standing in respectful silence, blah blah blah. This helmet bears the sunburst emblem of the Red Seren army and was likely first worn by a soldier serving in the Saints' War. Okay, so... Did I pick that up? I did. Let's go to here. To here. Actually, let's go to here. There we go. Now you've got the sunburst emblem. What does that give you? Anything? Perception +1, resolve +1. Anything else in this room? Just some steps up. Don't quite know where that leads to at the moment. We need to have a bit of a rest, I think, before we carry on. There's a lot of resting involved in this Temple Walaki. Whew. King of the Skuldors, apparently. Who would have known? King of the Skuldors. Right, there was a lever down here, so we're going to need to go back down this way anyway. You can walk this bit. We've already searched this bit, haven't we? Looks like there should be something here, though. Just that lever. Sounds like there's something bad inside. Are these the bones? These must be the bones of the priests. Where's me? Yes, go and talk. Reach out. Here we go. Lost spirit. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure, features a blur of mist or smoke, before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads into the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wharton has joined you. Here at the bottom of the temple, in the memory, he glances at you for a moment and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose for one moment and plunging you like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinding until the knowledge settles into you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear in the faint murmuring to your right the familiar cadence of a prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There's a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in peace as your vision clears and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by sickly illumination of the soul still drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts the spirit in waves, fraying your own emotions. So Eothas, don't be afraid. This darkness too will pass, and you will find the light again. I should do that because that's the priest thing to do. You feel a dull pulse of anger within the soul, and then relief. The energy you feel recedes, and the lights drift outward, then fade. The spirit is gone. Do we leave them, or do we gather them? I don't think they could be left here, though. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. Dead priest bones. So we've found them. What's down here? Now, I'm pretty sure that these are going to be
Sharp
trapped.
eyes and
Are these
keen
trapped?
ears.
Oh, let's do all of them
Yeah.
first, because you just know there's going to be something trapped around here. Okay, with some Aja, we'll take that. Silver Lusks.
There.
Can we open that?
Done.
We've got a Gorn's Share, a unique flower, one-handed. Why is it like... Oh, so that's... I could have that. Take all of that. Because I'm on a one-handed mission, aren't I? So we come to here, go to me. That's better. One-handed as well. That means that I'm going to put my other hand. But there we go. Gorn's Share. And what does it do? Lesser known aspect of the god Eothas, Gorn represents a cycle of nature of life and the seasons. He enjoys popularity among rural followers of Eothas. Okay, Gorn's Share is said to have been crafted by a distraught dyer William Smith after the destruction of his home by a Glenfathan raiding party. Upon arriving at a neighbouring settlement, the smith immediately set about his work, intended to craft a weapon suited to bring the righteous return to his village. Toiling over several weeks, he was able to fashion a heavy flail covered in small sickle-shaped blades, which he was determined to send any returning invaders to the afterlife. So, interruptibles, weak, 12 to 17 crash, 13 grazes converts to hit. Oh wow! Plus 4 accuracy, enchantment. Okay. So we can enchant these. So there we go, we've got a whopping great Morning Star. Anything else in this room? What's that? The stand rocks unsteadily on its base. It seems the mechanism is broken. That was, what, to get them back in again, or? There are faint scratchings upon the brickwork of the door hinges. Oh, they were trying to claw their way out. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls. Oh, dear. Wharton. Why did he do that, I wonder? Well, let's just have a quick look at the map. I can't see anywhere left to go apart from up that way where we've just cleared. So let's go and do that. Past the bodies. Nothing else in there, was there? We did a search. Let's go up. Ooh. What's this? We're in some sort of hall. Odlin. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. There's a secret door. Okay, well there's something over here though. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar lined with broken glass where a mirror may once have been set into the wall. The candles are still burning, not bad for a dead god. Pray? Let's pray. Whatever revelations or peace can be gained here, you soon find must be drawn from the flicker of the candles and the memory of the believers who once knelt here, as you do now. There is no guiding words, no divine messages. Only silence. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping to get some revelation. So the mirror's gone. We can't get anything from here. Let's go through this way. Oh yeah, we're back out here again. Yeah. So if we come around here, and down here. Yeah, here we go. Excellent. I think we've done the temple. Wharton. I need a little word with you.
Keep you.
Wharton smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arms hurting a little less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. You lied to me. I think I just have to tell him that. What? Wharton grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders. I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. Oh, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do either of those two things. Wharton scrabbles fruitless in your arms. His eyes. Oh, that's not what a priest would do, you know. Wait. I don't know what you. He inhales sharply, expression twisting. Maybe I knew where you'd find the bodies. Is that it? I'm sorry. Maybe I should tell Lord Radric what you've been accusing of. You left them down there. Are you going to be a coward forever? Fletcher's expression, twisting with grief and shame. Call me what you like, but it's not what you're thinking. I didn't force him into that room. I didn't set out to. You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day. Every single day. I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that you were playing with fire and Radric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. You worked for Radric? What happened? Intellect. You work for Radric. Gives a bleak laugh. Yes, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. He hesitates. I knew what was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. I couldn't understand. Every warning I gave they ignored. The Retrix, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. He grimaces. So she got what she wanted, her martyrdom. Radric ordered us to round them up, lock them in their cells. I convinced them to hide at least. They have the vault, full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and when the guards left, they'd something to sell for passage out of the drywood, back to Edea. But when I told the men that the priest had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. Wharton shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Edea's eyes wide disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone. Get the town together, organise a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd have known. There were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. Now all we've got is people like you. So why did you send me down there then? That's the bit I don't understand. Why? Because if Lord Radric means to have the temple cleared, they would have found the bones eventually. They'd know I'd lied to them. When I said the priest left, and I'd hang, Wharton's shoulders sag. I don't know if Radric would have killed them. Maybe they'd be languishing in cells now. Maybe they'd all be off somewhere in the Empire, and I'd have the night's peace. I told you the way of it, Wharton says, his voice rough. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now how to make a decision. Right. The bright god had much to say on the matter of redemption. That's true, he did. Again, let's be a priest. Wharton looks startled. He lets out a sharp breath. I don't think I'm on the shattered god's good side. If he even has one, not anymore. Not any more chance of redemption there. Each must find their own path. Wharton looks at the remains. He runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. Suppose I'll have to figure out. I can bury them at least, like I said I'd do. Thank you, truly, for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. Yeah. That was the right thing to do. It definitely was the right thing to do, because, again, we're acting for a priest of redemption and rebirth. So the priests will go and be buried, as they were said they were going to be buried. They're not in the dark, and he gets a second chance at redemption. So, I don't know what my standing is with my god, but I hope it's pretty good. Let's do a quick level up then, before we end this episode. Here is Eda. Eda? I don't know. He's got 9 points. He's got nothing in mechanics, so that's an important one for us, maybe. He's going to have 4, though, for his athletics, survival, mechanics, law, and then 2 more. I'm going to put it in mechanics, I think. Next. Okay, get a bonus knockdown or wary defender. The wary defender increases the fighter's awareness whilst in defender mode, granting a bonus to fortitude, reflexes, and will. He's often in defender mode, so we'll do that one, I think. Done. So that's Edea with extra bonuses in his defense mode. Alof! I haven't leveled you up yet, I don't think. Maybe I have. Can't remember. Yes, I have. So he gets 6 points. I think he'll get 2 there and 1 there. So he's now... You can use level 4 scrolls. Law 2, but that does help after occult and historic topics. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, good gracious. Level 2 spells. How many does he get? Just 1. Rolling Flame, Ray of Fire, Aquatic Light. Oh, we read these last time, didn't we? Bewildering Spectacle. Burn damage to the target and everyone caught in the ray. I quite like that one. 5 meter jump. 42 meters in length that burn. Target 21 to 32. I like that. Rolling Flame. Bonus first level spell. Offensive. Oh yeah, this is where he can get... Does he get Field Triage? That was the one which could do health, doesn't it? Yeah, you're going to become a little bit of a medic, I think. Medic! That's Aloth done. And then there's me. Whew. I get 7 points. I can do 2 mechanics go up to there. We've got 3 points left. Stealth, athletics, 90 combat fatigue gain. Put law in, I think. Wow. Offensive. Untroubled faith. So the priest's ability to inspire becomes more than just the sum of his actions, negating reputations that negatively influence holy radiance. Once per encounter. Interdiction condemns the priest's foes, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. That could be useful. Hope Eternal. The faithful of Eothas gain accuracy bonus with Flail and Morningstar and can cast a healing spell that shortens frightened and terrified durations. Plus 10, and I get that anyway if I cast that. Gradizing Radiance. Everyone receives less healing from the priest, Holy Radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes and movement. Not really. Inspiring allies gain an accuracy bonus from the priest's Holy Radiance. I quite like that one. We've already got the burning one, haven't we? Grants a first level bonus spell. I'll do the Expiring Radiance, I think. So my Holy Radiance now burns and inspires, I believe. Holy Radiance, so creates a holy energy, burning any vessels in the vicinity and regenerating all monster amount of endurance for allies. The priest's Holy Radiance is modified by how wizard reputations. So friendly AoE, plus endurance, accuracy, burn damage, frightened and wills. Yeah, so that's much stronger now. Activates defender.
Hey.
So now he's a defender and he now also gets plus 5 because he's also got the other effect to boost that as well. Excellent! Characters with me. Where does it say benevolent 1, diplomatic 1, honest 1, favour disposition, benevolent and honest? So we've got 2 of those now going on. We're at 1 for each of those. We're a hero moderately good in Gilded Vale. 95, good gracious. Oh yeah, we killed the bear. Most enemies is all Aloth. Most hits is me though. And Drummond is our meat sack. Well done, Drummond. Superb. Well, I think before we end this, let's go back to the inn. But we've now completed and cleared the temple at least, so that's safe. And those bones can now go and be buried. So we'll just quickly head back to the inn, I think. Sell up. Oh, I'll tell you where we should go. We should go to here, to the blacksmith, because he did say come back after he's had a chance, and we might have some good stuff. Although I don't want to replace my flail now, because that's really good. But we might get a better piece of armour. I might put robes on for the priest, because you can still upgrade them using enchants, make them fine, and all that sort of stuff.
Greetings.
Tatano gives you a broad smile. Always good to see a friendly face. I hope the Veil is doing kindly to you. I'd like to see your wares, please. Okay. You can sell that. And that. You can sell the notes. I don't really need that because I've got... I don't want to sell scrolls though. Letter home, we can sell that. I'm not going to lay any traps. We're going to keep the pry bar. You can keep these spells though, because you can still cast them, which will be useful when we run out. We can get rid of that. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that, and keep that. What we got in the stash? Armour, nothing, nothing. A few scrolls there. Not a lot really. Trade. Camping supplies, we only need 2. Except 2 of those. We could buy a new, we can't afford it though, which is a shame. Fine mail, fine padded. 6 is fine. Fine robe at 1/5, can't afford that either. Oh, I thought he was going to give me a free item, but clearly he already has then with the larger door then. Bronze ornate figurine. There we go, 936. Didn't get a freebie, but never mind. We've sold everything up. I think we can sleep at the inn, and then we'll call this an episode. And then, when we come back next time, we've got to head down south and sort out the problems for that pregnant, what was her name? Kaliska? Her sister, who is scared because she thinks she's going to end up with a hollow-born child. Let's get back to the inn.
Hail and well met.
I'd like to hire... Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's the one I wanted to do. We'll do the Dyewood's Pride rest. There we go then. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're thinking about subscribing, do hit that subscribe button and come along for the rest of the journey. More Pillars of Eternity next week, where we head off south and try and become a little help for Kaliska's sister, who's looking for that cure for Hollowborn. But until next time, for more Pillars of Eternity, you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.